to my YouTube channel, and this time I'm going to be doing a tutorial based on colors. We're going to see some blending techniques, and we're going to check on how you can achieve this colorful look for this spring and summer. So if you're interested in how to do this look, just keep on watching. I'm going to be putting my foundation. I am a fan of using my fingers first, and then I go in with a sponge and I can finalize it. So I actually do both. Sometimes I would just use my fingers if the finishing that I'm hoping for is a heavy coverage. I would go back with a sponge. The foundation that I'm using is Chanel Matte Lumiere, and I use number 40, which is beige. I'm going to seal my foundation with Skin Mineralized Skin, and I'm going to be using a flat kabuki. You can use anything that you like or prefer. I like using my kabuki brush because it really buffers in. I usually use a bronzer for contouring, but this time I'm going to go with my Slick Cosmetics, and this is Slick Cosmetics in medium. I'm going to load the brush a bit, and I'm going to go from the very top of my ear, kind of reaching your mouth. You can identify that like this, or you can just do your fish face and see where your cheekbones there are, and then you want to go right underneath that, back and forth. And I usually would just go drawing a nice line, and then I would just buffer it out to make sure it's not too heavy. Alright, so now I'm going to go under my jawline, and that to me is crucial because I've gained some weight, and you see, you know, your double chin and all that, so you just want to make sure you're comfortable, and if you want to go darker, you go darker, but again, I am looking for a natural look this time. For my blushes, I'm going to be using my MAC in Warm Soul, which is this one here. This color is a forever color. Usually I would use it for any time that I'm in a rush. It's just so natural. Actually, you know what? I got this for my wedding. I remember because I was traveling, and I remember I stopped by MAC, and I'm like, oh my god, I need to get some goodies for my wedding day, because I was with my makeup, of course. And the girl was wearing this wonderful lipstick and blush, and they were matching, and she advised me that for my wedding day, and it was a very good advice. Alright, so right on your cheeks, so it's important that you keep it right on your cheeks so it looks natural. Awesome. Now, once you have your face done, you will go and use any primer that you like. I myself, I'm sorry I'm going back and forth, but I have all my drawers open. This is a new location, and I'm just getting used to where all my stuff is. I'm using Painterly Pink Pot. I am loving this pink pot so much lately. I would use it if I'm lazy to wear makeup, just to make sure that I don't look too scary before I go out, like to walk my dog or stuff. Then I would just wear this. So I usually apply it with my finger. As you can tell, I like applying my makeup with my finger a lot. I think that your hands are the best gift, and for makeup they are the best friend that you can have. Okay, now I'm going to be using very dramatic colors here. And it is part of a new palette that I just got from my hubby. So I'm going to try to help you see the colors, and if not, you can always find something that matches the colors if you don't have this specific palette, but give it a go because it's worth it. So here you are. I'm going to be using the palette that comes with the pinks and the yellows. Shadow brush like this one, which is basically for packing on your eyeshadow. I'm going to use this second yellow. So here's the first row of yellows. The second one, that's the one that I'm going to get. And I'm going to apply it. I'm going to apply it right on the inner corner of my eye. And I'm going to use the last coral here. So the last coral that's next to the bright yellow, the brightest yellow, this one here. It looks pink in camera, but it's coral. And you're going to apply it next, right next to that yellow. And you're going to blend those colors together. So with the other side of your brush that is not loaded, you're going to use that side to blend the colors together. So you're pulling the yellow into the pink or into the coral color. Now I'm going to use this purple right here. So it's the last, as you can see, the last purple row, the second from the bottom, starting from the outer part of my lid all the way into the coral. And then again, I'm going to use the side that doesn't have any pigment or any color to blend in both colors. So you're going to see a gradient of color right there. So you're gonna get your 224 and use it, or your Sigma E38. Now you always want a color that will blend both colors together. So the perfect match on this palette will be this taupe here. No, it's not a taupe, but it's a very neutral color. So it's the second one from the first row from the bottom. And you're gonna go into your crease and blend all the colors together with that color. And it's going to really, really blend those colors together. Obviously you're going to get some of the pink, some of the, you know, it's going to make a mix and mingle of all the colors. My pens are in my way, there you go. So that definitely helps you blend. So I'm going to use a tapered brush, and it could be a 227 or a Sigma E25, which is like this. And I'm going to look for a color that will darken in the crease and that will help me look, and that will help my eyes look deeper. I'm going to go for this plum one here. So as you can tell, it's the first one on the second row. Here, get right in there. So the technique is you just place your brush firmly and you press in the color. You do not lift that brush. So as you can tell, it draws a line. If you lift your brush, the effect will be lost. So you don't want to lift that brush. At least not if you don't have that line already drawn. Okay, now once that you have that line, you're going to come back and forth with the same color, and you want to make sure you're blending it out and deepening that crease. So I'm using, it has two sides. If I show you here, sorry, there's a side that's wider and there's a side that's kind of the side of the brush. So you're using your brush with the widest part laying there. Now you're going to make it, you're going to twist it like this and close that V. You will never close your V with the same position that you use to wipe shield that color. You will always twist it so you actually can close the V shape. Okay, so I'm going to close that V shape with the same color, and once I have that little line over there, I'm going to be able to close it and drag that color into the purple and start blending. I'm going to use, this is a medium or small if you don't have a medium angle brush, and I'm going to use anything that you use for highlighting purposes. You can either use nylon as well. I like vanilla, it's very, very pretty. So I'm using, for this matter, I'm using vanilla to highlight, and just make sure, since the whole look is shimmery, you don't want to use a shimmery color on your brow bone. I'm going to use the same plum darker color that I used on my crease. And this is a detail brush that I got from one of those palettes that they give away if you buy something. I don't remember which brand, I think it was a Estee Lauder, but it's one of the best I have. And I'm going to go right into the lower lash line very carefully. And I'm going to use the same yellow that I used on first, and I'm going to use it on the first part of the lower lash line, just to make it pop. If you want to, you can use just one single color on the lower lash line. It's a very nice colorful look, I would say. Really nice colorful look. And I'm sorry if I have way too much light. There you go. So try it out. You can always look for different ways of mixing and matching colors. Hopefully this was of good use of your time. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and rate the video. Until next time, see you guys.